Hello and welcome to another video. So today I'm not going to be talking about books for once. I'm going to be bringing you my favourite Christmas/holiday movies. Now, the reason I say /holiday is I am very specific about Christmas films. For me, now a lot of people are not going to agree with this, and that's fine. I don't care if you don't agree with it. You can do you. This is how I see it. A film is only Christmassy if it actually involves Santa or something to do with Santa or Santa's in it. And I don't mean someone like dressed up at a shopping centre as Santa. That doesn't count. If a film is set at Christmas, it is a holiday movie, which means it might have Christmas in it, but it is not actually a Christmas film. So, yes, I am saying that Die Hard is not a Christmas film. It is a holiday film. There you go, I've said it out on the internet. I don't care, it's my opinion and you ain't gonna change my mind. So this is a list of some of my favourites. This is not going to be a very big list. I do have a lot of favourites, but I'm not going to go through every single one of them because we would be here a long time. So my all-time favourite Christmas movie is Elf. Now, I love Will Ferrell. I know he's definitely not someone everyone loves. I know a lot of people that absolutely hate this film purely because they don't like him as an actor. But I personally think he's a really good actor, and this is one of my all-time favourite. Actually, no, this is my favourite Christmas film ever. So obviously we have Buddy, who accidentally ends up in Santa's sack from the orphanage, and he's brought up by an elf, and he thinks he's an elf, and then when he's actually an adult, he's told that he is in fact human. And he has this journey to New York to find his birth father. Things happen, he finds family, and honestly, such a good film. It's hilarious. It has some of the best lines in it, like "you sit on a throne of lies." You don't know how much I've used that saying in the years since I first saw Elf. But it's such a funny film. I love it, and it's just a warm, cozy hug. I love it. My second favourite Christmas movie is The Grinch. Now, specifically, The Grinch with Jim Carrey playing The Grinch. I haven't actually seen the newer version, which is the animated one where Benedict Cumberbatch voices The Grinch. I have not seen that. I don't know if I want to see it, to be honest. I love the one with Jim Carrey, and nothing's going to beat that. So obviously we have The Grinch, who was like bullied as a kid, goes and lives in this cave in the mountain with his dog and hates Christmas. But let's be real, he doesn't hate Christmas, he just hates people, which I completely understand. I feel like I am sometimes the Grinch. And he does this thing where he goes behind Santa and takes everything, basically, after Santa's put all the presents there. And he takes everything to try and ruin Christmas, and then he discovers that, you know, maybe Christmas isn't just about the presents and the food. And it's just such a lovely film. It's funny. Jim Carrey is just brilliant as the Grinch. And honestly, I could just watch this on repeat, and I have a few times, not gonna lie. So that is my second favourite. Now moving on to a little bit of the holiday side. Love Actually is one of my favourite holiday films. It follows loads of different people that all somehow link, and it's just, I just love it. It's funny, it's adorable. There's only one, I think, that one couple that I don't like that much. But apart from that, I love all of them. And I just think it's just so well done with how they all link. And Hugh Grant is in it. So really, are we going to say anything bad about this film? No, we're not. The next one is actually 3. And these are the Christmas Prince trilogy. I watched the first one the year it came onto Netflix, and I only watched it because the main actress in it is from iZombie, which I was a huge fan of at the time. I sort of haven't finished it, but we're not going to talk about that. And I really wanted to give it a go because it was a Christmassy holiday film. I watched the first one and then I was like, oh my god, this was amazing. It's so cheesy. Honestly, it's what you expect a Hallmark movie to be. It is cheesy, predictable, but you know what? I loved it. It was absolutely brilliant. And then they brought the second one out. Then they brought the third one out. So the second one is called A Royal Wedding. And then the third one's A Royal Baby. And honestly, they're all just so good. And the one who plays the prince's sister, like the princess, is just, I love her to bits. She's brilliant. She's sneaky, like a little sister should be. And I say that as a little sister. But I just love these films so much. I just think they're amazing. And if you like cheesy Hallmark type movies, definitely give these a go because you will be hooked. Another holiday film I absolutely love is Deck the Halls. This one, they are these new people moving across from them, and they basically have a competition on who's going to have the most Christmas lights, and it's just hilarious. There's not really much else to say apart from that. It's funny and I love it, and it makes me feel Christmassy with the Christmas lights. On a kind of similar vein, we have Christmas with the Cranks. So there's this whole street where they all go all out for Christmas decorations, decorating the front of their houses and the inside of their houses. And this one year, the Cranks decide they're not going to because their daughter is going to be away for Christmas. And they basically have to try and avoid everyone on their street because everyone is judging them for being the only house that isn't decorated. And it's just so funny. It's so Christmassy and I really love watching this. I don't know what else to say about it other than that. Another one, which is actually a Christmas film, is Arthur Christmas, and this is a kids animated film, which is honestly just the best. I absolutely love this film. It always makes me cry. If you've seen it, you will know why. I get really emotional and I cry, but it's just so heartwarming, and I always feel so bad for Arthur because he's like the son that just disappoints, and it's such a shame. He's the one that should be taken over from from Father Christmas, but it's actually the older brother. And honestly, just go watch it. I don't want to say anything more than that. Just go watch it. I think I'm going to mention one more holiday film and then I'm going to leave it there because I just keep mentioning more films and I should stop at some point. So the last one I'm going to mention is, of course, The Muppet Christmas Carol. Would it be Christmas if you don't watch The Muppet Christmas Carol? No, it wouldn't. I am not a massive fan of any of the other adaptations of Christmas Carol, but I love the Muppets, so I love The Muppet Christmas Carol. It's such a funny adaptation of it. The songs are amazing in it. It will make you cry if you're someone that cries at movies, and if you don't cry, I'm gonna say you're heartless because I don't know anyone that doesn't cry at this movie. It has me in tears. I love it. Miss Piggy cracks me up, Kermit cracks me up. All of them are amazing. And Michael Caine as Ebenezer Scrooge is just the best casting ever. He plays Scrooge so well, and honestly, if you haven't ever seen The Muppet Christmas Carol, where the hell have you been? Quite frankly. So they are I don't even know how many there was, to be honest, I lost count. They are some of my favourite Christmas and holiday films. Let me know in the comments below what your favourite Christmas/holiday film is, and yeah, if you've watched any of these, let me know what you think of them. I feel like Elf's gonna be a controversial one because everyone seems to either love or hate Elf, but it's my favourite, so I don't care. But I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you maybe got some recs for some films you might not have seen yet and you watch them and love them. But please like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.